Jon Jones' decisions, Anthony Smith almost gets disqualified. Tyron Woodley fell asleep during his fight against Kamaru Usman and gets fucking dominated. Then Askran controversially chokes out Robbie Lawler after getting slammed on his head WWE style. And Cody Garbrandt goes to war with Pedro Munoz for one round but gets KO'd for the third time in a row. It was a great fight, great card. Let's get into it. So Jon Jones kind of shut down Anthony Smith's offense. Anthony Smith did get a good couple shots in, but for the most part, it was mostly Jon Jones really having his way. He was definitely trying to finish Anthony, but Anthony lasted way longer than I thought. He lasted the whole fight. I thought this man would get out round 1, round 2. My son, nah. He showed why they call him Lionheart. A lot of people in the comments were like, this man he got no heart, blah blah. He's just a messed up name for him. He definitely proved it. Now, pretty much Jon Jones kind of kept him away from him for most of the fight with a good teep kick. Kept kicking his knee. Messed up his body real bad with like spinning back kick. Some shots, some hooks to the body, and then jabs and a couple elbows. But Anthony was able to get in a few times, but ultimately not enough. The big story of it was when Jon Jones hit that man with that illegal knee. What? When I tell you that knee was hell of illegal. And I didn't know what was gonna happen. I'm like, do you even get the belt on a DQ? Like, is it like WWE where you can't win on disqualification? You can't win the belt, but yeah, he would have won the belt. And so I'm looking at Anthony Smith on the ground. It's the 4th round. Jon Jones, he did a prayer. I think that's the most legit prayer he ever did. And I'm sitting there like, are they really gonna strip this man? Like, what's about to happen? And my boy Anthony Smith said, nah, I'm good. They asked him after the fight what was going through your head. He said, look, I'm not trying to steal the belt. I gotta win it. And I respect that, because you know how, like, imagine you win the UFC belt on a disqualification. You can't even try to really walk around with the belt feeling like the man. Like, you was getting your ass whooped and you got disqualified into a championship. Oh my god, that would be freaking terrible. So I don't know why Jon Jones do that illegally. Maybe he forgot about that. Then the rules or whatever, the Las Vegas I should say, didn't incorporate all of the new rules, so that one hand down thing still applies. Like, that's a downed opponent. Either way, and his knee, I don't even know. Anthony Smith's knee was down too, so I don't know what that man was thinking. That shit was wild. But either way, no disqualification. Jon Jones messed him up, but Anthony survived it to retain the belt. Switching over to Kamaru Usman versus Tyron Woodley. Kamaru Usman defeats Tyron Woodley, becomes the new welterweight champion. Now, in this fight, there ain't really much to say besides Tyron got his ass whooped. I don't know why this man wasn't pulling the trigger. I don't know if he was too tired to throw hands. But at the 3rd round, when Kamaru was on him, I'm like, are you gonna let him do this to you this whole time? And then Dean Thomas, like, in the corner, like, during the break, was like, you gonna let this man do this to you? Like, what is happening? Like, I was just so confused. It looked like Tyron was asleep. Like, I'm telling you, I was like, yo, what are you doing? You're not being explosive or anything like that. You keep backing up and they tell you not to back up. I'm like, you're stronger than this. You're stronger than Kamaru. Like, why are you backing up? Easier said than done. I understand that, but like, you're the champion. You weren't trying to be the best in the world. No, Kamaru Usman did great. Not to take away anything from him. I think he was just better than him that night. He took him down almost at will. Like, he slammed him a couple times, which shocked me. I take back everything I said about Kamaru Usman being like a smaller welterweight. He's big. Like, I was like, wow, he is strong. He messed him up. He kept him down pretty much all 5 rounds, and I think was it Mark Goddard that was the referee that kept standing him up a little too early? I know that's probably annoying for him, but he stayed focused. It didn't bother him. And then in the striking, when there was striking exchanges, I think maybe in the 4th round when like he got stood up against, you know what, screw it, and started scrapping with Tyron. I'm like, oh, this is dangerous. Yo, he started messing up Tyron, son. Mad hooks. I'm like, yo, Tyron, you gonna throw a bomb or what? Yo, he just kept the pressures. Bink, 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 punch, punch, over and over again. So yeah, congratulations to Kamaru Usman. He definitely earned that. Tyron wants a rematch. You know damn well Dana White is not gonna give this man a rematch. So I feel really terrible about that. But he shouldn't have fucking lost like that. So I don't know who Tyron's gonna fight next. But that's that for that title run. I don't know what he's gonna do, but Kamaru Usman's the new champion. I think they're gonna try to do Ben Askren versus Usman because of the storyline. But Cody, when he crashed Kamaru Usman's open workout, I think that that gave us some story too. Honestly, as much as I don't like Colby Covington, like I said before in my last videos, I do think he should be the one fighting for the title. They kind of they kind of violated him. So hopefully Kamaru Usman versus Colby Covington, so I'll see Kamaru beat up Colby Covington, or it'll be Ben Askren versus Kamaru Usman for the belt. Speaking of Ben Askren, Robbie Lawler versus Ben Askren. Yo, this was shaping up to be such a great fight, and I sucked the way it ended. They started, and Ben Askren tried to get a takedown, and I'm thinking, alright, here we go, he's gonna get this takedown. Robbie defends it, freaking picks him up, again, WWE style, almost over his shoulders, and slams Ben Askren on his freaking head, well, on the back of his head. Like, he just fell on the floor, like he just flipped him over. I'm like, oh. And then Robbie wasted no time, started eating that man's face, punch, punch, ground and pound, over and over. I'm like, oh, this is it. I was so sure that he was gonna get knocked out. I thought Ben Askren was gonna get knocked out. I was like, yo, like this is the debut. I thought he was gonna get knocked out by Robbie. Yo, but Ben Askren weathered the storm, and he found his way back up, and he ended up getting a bulldog choke on Robbie Lawler. Now, I can't be too mad at her because even I saw the hand fall for a second, so I was like, oh crap, he's out. But when they showed the replay and you see him pop back up the minute Herb Dean stops it, or like people were saying that they saw like a thumbs up from Robbie, which I didn't see, but I seen some like pictures online and stuff that showed him doing the thumbs up. And so it was just so sucky because that was really shaping up to be a great fight. And so when you see that squeeze, I'm thinking, okay, it's over, but Robbie's still in this. Like, they stopped the fight, Robbie pops up, so it was just like stolen. And I'm like, damn. Like, and I'm a fan of Robbie Lawler, so I definitely wanted him to win that. So, man, it was still a good fight. And some controversy. Dana said he's gonna try to run that back, but Ben Askren said he's uninterested in fighting Robbie Lawler again. So we have no idea what's gonna happen with that, but still controversial win, but a win for Ben Askren nonetheless, and his UFC debut, long awaited. Last but not least, we are here with probably my favorite fight of the freaking night. Yo, Cody Garbrandt versus Pedro Munoz. Yo, they really left it all in the freaking cage tonight. Well, last night. But it was a great 1-round scrap. Now when this started, Pedro Munoz was eating this man up on the feet. Like, he was just in Cody's face. Great jabs, great hooks, just messing him up. Cody was on ice skates, just like he's getting rocked over and over again, just bang, bang, bang. I thought he was gonna get finished. He did get finished, but finished there. So he's getting rocked over and over. He's against the cage. He's getting messed up. Pedro is doing great on the feet. Like, oh my god, like hands, kicks, all that. Like, I'm like, wow. This is bad. Like, this is over for Cody. And now here's why I have so much respect for Cody Garbrandt, and why I like this fight so much. Now, he said that he was on autopilot after an accidental headbutt, but with that in mind, Cody is losing, and he realizes this, and he just says, you know what, fuck it. Instead of just sitting there taking a beating, my man said, I'ma fight back. He jumps up with a knee, rocks Pedro. I'm talking about, that was so unexpected. So now Cody's scrapping with him, just bing, bing, bing. Pedro like, nah, he's getting rocked. Like, Pedro might get stopped. I'm like, yo, what's happening? Yo, they're scrapping, throwing hands, and then Pedro just was able to place one better than Cody. Cody went down and got knocked out, but I respect Cody for trying to just go out and shield. So many people be down now. Granted, he could have waited to the third round or something. Like, he could try to survive, but I've seen so many people, like, in the third, fifth round, they're losing, and there people telling him, like, all right, you're losing, so go for it. And they don't. They just accepted the defeat. Like, they don't even try. But Cody was not trying to accept that ass whooping. He tried and almost succeeded, but unfortunately it just wasn't his night. Either way, that was a great fight. Now, Pedro Munoz wants an interim title fight. I don't know if he'll get that. There's a lot of good people at bantamweight. We got Aljamain Sterling, Marlon Moraes. So we'll see what he gets. But that was a great fight, great win for him. Now, there was another fight on the main card, Tisha Torres, and I forgot the other young lady's name. I believe she's Korean. It wasn't really a bad fight, but nothing really exciting. Tisha lost, so I didn't really talk about it in this video. But either way, UFC 285, great card overall. Anthony Smith surprised me. Tyron surprised me by being whack. Kamaru surprised me by being stronger. Ben Askran won with some controversy, and Cody Garbrandt gets KO'd, and probably my favorite fight of the main card. That's it for me in this one. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Talk to you guys better. I'll tell you guys in the next one. Peace.